and welcome to Tomahawk Talk, presented by Beach Benefits Insurance. I'm your host, Wayne White, joined by Max Smith. Max not in his usual Chiefs garb because he came here straight from practice. So that's, you got to get it all in, Max. That's dedication to the show.
Yeah, no excuses. Should have had a polo in the car or something, but we're here. So
yeah, we're here. I've got on Chief Sports Network. I'm the professional, and Max is wearing a man of many hats. Student over at Coastal, working in their athletic media relations, assistant coach with the Lady Chiefs basketball team, and a very important member during football, running camera, and then everything else that we do here with the Chief Sports Network. So, but anyway, Max, thank you for coming to join us. And in fact, talking about girls basketball, let's get right into it and give us a little update on the Lady Chiefs.
A couple of great practices. Had a nice little. I think we had 3 days off. Came in Friday. A little rough, but it happens when you get a break like that.
Got to run that turkey off.
And had a practice Saturday and practice tonight. We got a game tomorrow, but this team is very special. They want to play together. You can tell they want it when they go on the court. When they gel on defense, it turns into offense. The runouts, multiple players. I think we have 4 players in double digits. The steals are through the roof. Assists are up there. We didn't have many assists last year. This year, they skyrocketed. And anytime you have double-digit assists, your win percentage skyrockets.
So a lot of ball movement on the court, and watching these girls play. It's Coastal's women's basketball program, which we've seen a lot of already this year. They have the thing Coastal Chaos, and a lot of the same things that we see with the Lady Chiefs. It's Norm Richardson, I think, down at Arkansas, used to be called the 40 Minutes of Hell, and we don't quite play 40 minutes in high school basketball, but it's 32 minutes of pressure, intensity on both sides, both ends of the court for the Lady Chiefs.
Yeah, it really just depends. If we can get film and stats, we might press the whole game. Or against Laney, we spoke on this last week. We started out in a zone. It's not what we wanted. Went to full court man press, and that was all she wrote. And Coastal does a lot of the same. Had back-to-back 10-second counts.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah. So a lot of similarities in basketball that Max and I. In fact, Max and I think we've seen each other now for 4
days in a row.
Yeah, 4 days in a row, and they all revolved around athletic events between basketball and football. Boys basketball. Last week when we talked, both the Chiefs and Lady Chiefs were undefeated. Unfortunately, the Chiefs boys, they lost to Green Sea Floyd's. That was in the finals of Green Sea Floyd's own tournament, the Holiday Invitational. And Chiefs held a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter. Was able to watch that. Someone was posting it on Facebook Live and was able to watch that fourth quarter. So I told Tony Heilbronn, the athletic director, that I am taking that loss because I didn't see the first 3 quarters. I got home, was able to find someone streaming it, and unfortunately watched the fourth quarter and watched the double-digit lead go away. But as we talked to Coach Walker last week, young squad, got a lot of guys coming back from football, still kind of rounding everybody into shape. So one loss early in the season obviously isn't going to hurt you or break your season. It's just obviously when you're leading in a championship game by double digits in the fourth quarter, not the way you want that first loss, but it's character builder, but they don't do it again.
And when you hold a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter and you have a heartbreaker like that, any team I've been a part of, it's like we know we can do it. That's not going to happen again.
Right. Just kind of light the fire. The other sport that is going on here during the as we have transitioned into the winter sports is wrestling, and we are showing Tomahawk Talk here on Monday night, December 1st. And the middle school and JV wrestling teams are actually right across the parking lot here at North Myrtle Beach High School as they open their season. Varsity wrestling will open on Wednesday. We're going to talk about that in the third segment of this Tomahawk Talk as we let you know where our Chiefs and Lady Chiefs are this week. Now, we'll transition to the sport that just finished, or one of the sports that just finished, football. As you know, Coach Greg Hill resigned after 3 years as the coach of the head coach of the Chiefs, had been with the program for 9 years, and stepped back for personal reasons. And so we called up earlier today, or I called up earlier today, to do a little quick interview with Athletic Director Tony Heilbronn, just kind of find out where we are in the process and what you, as fans of the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, can expect out of this process. Tony, thanks for taking a couple of minutes, but I just wanted to kind of catch up with you. Everybody's a lot of talk in the community about football job and who we're going to get. And now I'm getting it from both ends, Coastal Carolina and North Myrtle Beach. So, but it's a process.
Yeah, it'll be an exciting time for us. The job should be posted next Monday on, I think it's the 8th of December, district website, and then it'll stay open probably 3-4 weeks. We'll close it down, come back from break, and then start looking at the interview process probably the first full week of January, and get going, and hopefully have someone in place by the end of the month.
So all of those phone calls you've been getting, those are warm-ups so they can officially turn in their application.
Yeah, you could say that. They've kind of slowed down a little bit, but the emails have started to ramp back up. So I'm about 3.5-4 dozen emails, resumes, and everyone's application that they want to submit.
Well, that's good. A lot of interest in the position. So just from a standpoint of the type of person, obviously not the person because the job's not even open yet officially, but from the type of person that you're looking for, not only just from the coaching standpoint, obviously, but everything around it.
Yeah, we want someone that's going to come in and just energize the community, energize the boys. Someone's going to come in and get them, just to run through a wall of sorts. We want someone that's going to take the program and not use it as a stepping stone, but be here for 6, 7, 8, 10 years. Ms. Morrow's got, I think she said 4 or 5 years left. She doesn't want to hire someone now and in 2 years hire someone again. She wants to hire someone that we can, get in the building and be here and grow the program. Coach Hill did a great job and did a lot of wonderful things for us, but he's felt he needs to move on, and we appreciate all the time he put into us. But wish him well. But hopefully we can get someone to come in here and, like I said, just really galvanize the team and the community and get our numbers to get back up there and see what we can do.
Well, Tony, thanks a lot. Again, I didn't want to take up too much of your time because there's not a whole lot you can say, but also know that there's a lot of questions out there, and just figured might as well come straight to the horse and get it out of your mouth.
Yeah, not a problem. I was glad to help out.
Thank you to Tony Heilbronn for taking some time out, and as you heard him talk about the process, next Monday. I guess we get down to the timeline. Next Monday is when it officially goes out and will be posted on the Horry County website. That's when Tony and Ansley Morrow, the principal, that's when they will start being inundated with the resumes and the official, job seekers. But Tony has been getting a lot of phone calls. Started the day after, probably the day of Coach Hill announcing his resignation. But it's going to be an interesting next 4 to 6 weeks. I'm going to be a very interested bystander, obviously, here at the Chief Sports Network. We're obviously all about North Myrtle Beach High School athletics, all sports. Football is one. That's where this sports network started. And we will be entering our 20th year of North Myrtle Beach High School athletics. So, going to be real interesting to see who applies and then who does well with the committee as we go through the process. And then by the end of January, hopefully have a new head football coach here at North Myrtle Beach High School. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We've got, right after this segment, these words from our sponsors, we've got a Walking with Wayne interview. Walking with Wayne interviews brought to you by our friends with Revolution Mortgage. And this Walking with Wayne interview should not have taken this long to make it out to the public. But so Damon Meadows, North Myrtle Beach boys volleyball team, I want to apologize to you that it has taken this long, but it's here. And I had a great time getting to know this young man and what he has done and what he has seen in being a member of all 4 years of the young North Myrtle Beach boys volleyball team. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Tomahawk Talk, presented by Beach Benefits Insurance.
Hi, this is Christy Sexton with Beach Benefits Insurance. As an independent agent, that does give us the flexibility to have multiple companies to write and place business. What we are faced with here in our area right now is the market is very, very hard, meaning that companies are constantly pulling out of our state, and we basically are left with just a handful that are writing coverage in our area. The insurance market in our area is the most complicated that I can say I have seen in my 25 years of being in the business. But again, us being local folks in the area are very familiar with our area, what is going on. We are constantly doing trainings, seminars to keep up to date with the changes that are occurring in our insurance markets, and constantly looking for new companies that are coming to our area, all in the same token in making sure that we're striving to do what is best for our customers. I am Christy Sexton, and please come find out the benefits of working with Beach Benefits Insurance.
Hey there, this is Trey White with RE/MAX Southern Shores. As a proud Chief alumni, I know the value of hard work and dedication, and I bring that same energy to real estate. Whether you're buying your first home, selling to upgrade, or looking for an investment property, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. My goal is to make your real estate experience smooth, successful, and stress-free. Don't wait on your dreams. Give me a call at 843-421-7544. Your perfect home is just a call away.
Welcome to Walking with Wayne, presented by Revolution Mortgage. Walking with Wayne today is a senior of the North Myrtle Beach boys volleyball team. Now, I know we try to get people during season, but this one's already over. But we've got Damon Meadows, a 4-year member of the 4-year program. So, Damon, we're going to walk a little bit, and then I've already given Damon the lowdown when I'm having to tape this by myself. We'll walk, and then we're going to stop and talk a little more. But so Damon, 4 years ago, start of the boys volleyball program. I guess what background did you have in volleyball, and what made you want to come out and be a part of the inaugural team?
So when I moved here originally from Kansas City, Missouri, in 8th grade, I actually got to play in a volleyball tournament in middle school, and I found that I really enjoyed it and loved it. So I went to the coach, Coach Nab at the time, and said, "Hey, is there a boys volleyball program at all?" He went, "No, sadly, but we're looking to make one." And I didn't really hear much of it until freshman year. I heard an announcement that said, "Anyone interested in boys volleyball, come on down to Coach Heilbronn, our AD." I went to see him, and he said we had practice that night, and then I went.
Awesome. Yeah. So let's go back to those early days talking, because I'm sure around here, other than beach volleyball, probably most of the guys hadn't even played volleyball before.
Yeah, me included. I started as a freshman. I never really played a real game of volleyball. I didn't know rotations or what hits to call. And a lot of the guys on the team were actually seniors. So my first year was with guys I barely knew.
Right.
But
right.
I still have those connections.
So and that's one thing. Like you were saying, I mean, you as a freshman coming here, but you still have those connections with those seniors, and then everybody that's come through the program. And that's one thing that I've always liked about sports. I worked in college athletics for. I'm still working part-time for college athletics, but we still keep in touch with all the people that I traveled with during the late 80s, early 90s. So it's, it's a lifelong friendship or brothership, according to, but, so how have you seen, I guess, obviously the program's grown. You just finished your senior year, first round of the playoffs, and made the playoffs for the first time, 12 wins, school record for a win. So obviously it's grown, but how have you seen it grown, not only on the court, but off the court too, as far as the, guys wanting to come and join the program?
Yeah, so my first year, the only juniors were Raymond Usher, which is now actually one of our assistant coaches, and Matthew Gwaltney. But they're some of the most uplifting guys, I knew. And they're really just just trying to help make sure the program stayed alive, because it was a new program. We didn't have much looks. We actually had a 1 win my freshman year, which is pretty crazy out of like 12 games. I was like, woo, I don't know. But yeah.
Builds character.
Yeah, definitely. And I barely played at all. I think I played 1 game, and that was because my friend Caleb had got injured at the time. But it was a whirlwind. Like, I didn't know what was going on. So I decided, after that year, I was like kind of iffy about it. So off season, I didn't do much. And I came back that second year, and we had a new coach, Coach Griffin. She was a D1 setter in Arizona. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But she was good. But yeah, just really teaching us fundamentals for the first time. First time I ever seen that. And my dad, being a college athlete, he's like, yeah, you need to learn these fundamentals, get them down, or else you won't really be able to do much. Yeah.
Let's so Dad, college, what sport did he play?
He was a baseball player.
Okay.
Same with my grandpa. My grandfather was catcher at Duke University.
Okay.
And my dad had a D1 scholarship at Avila.
Okay.
In Kansas City.
Yep.
But yeah, played college ball until he got injured, and that's when he started his kind of new work in the film industry, actually.
All right, which is what you're going to school for.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm at the academy.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got. As I was trying to get my microphones working, I quickly learned that that's where you're going towards, and it's great because that program, we actually for a couple of years we filmed or broadcast live video of all of our football games for, I don't know, last 12, 13, 14 years. And there have been times in there where we couldn't find a student or we couldn't find anybody to run the video. And we actually went through that program and got people. And they weren't, sorry about the camera, folks. So my arm was about to fall asleep. So we just moved positions. But
awesome.
Yeah, we got some people out of that program and actually had some students that weren't even from North Myrtle Beach. So it worked out great. Gave them some just experience, I guess, real work experience, and obviously bailed us out in the football side of it. So you play any other sports?
Not for the school, no. I did track for a little bit to keep in shape. Did hurdles, long legs.
Oh yeah,
Coach D saw that. Put me to work.
Yeah, Coach Danan, he'll recruit you in a heartbeat.
Yeah. He's like, so you want to run hurdles? I'm like, he's like, yes, you do. Like,
yeah,
all right.
sure, if you say so.
Yeah.
So, what made you move from Kansas City?
So my grandparents were living with us at the time, and my grandfather had been diagnosed with COPD. He also had cancer history, but my dad was also born in Durham.
Okay.
And my mom in Kansas, so that's where I get my little Midwestern mix. I have a little bit of a drawl, but not as much as others from Mimi. But yeah, so came down here, and the education was great. North Myrtle, great place. Came here freshman, sophomore year, and I transferred to AST for my major.
Yeah. So, well, my daughter, just so you know, she went to Grinnell, Iowa after she graduated college because she was she wanted to coach women's basketball.
Wow.
And didn't really do a whole lot to prepare for that. So I said, well, I'm not going to help you with the contacts that I've got. You go find your own.
Yeah.
So she did in Grinnell, Iowa. So, yeah, moved halfway across the country. And but we ended up, we got to go out and watch them during their last game. But where I was going with this is that she would say that it was a bad move moving from Kansas City because that is the one place that she has been because they spent a lot of time going over to Kansas City. She loved it there.
Oh, it's an amazing place.
There's so much stuff to do. I've actually been there a couple of times in the market downtown,
River Market.
And I've driven around all the the baseball and the football complex. Haven't been there for a game yet, but that is on the bucket list.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, gotta get out and watch the Chiefs play while Mahomes is there. So,
yeah. One Chiefs to another.
Oh, that's it. So I'm sure you kept that part of Kansas City.
Yeah,
didn't
yes,
you?
sir.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So so what do you like doing outside of sports?
So I'm a musician. I play guitar, drums, I sing.
Nice.
I'm in the theater program here, drama club.
Okay.
We just got finished with our Halloween show, but I've been there all 4 years, even 8th grade. Willy Wonka Jr.
There you go.
But yeah, just I love being busy, and I'm actually started playing for an adult league off season. So our first game is this Wednesday.
Nice. And where do they play?
Carolina Forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, out at the Carolina Forest Rec Center there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I work in my parents' business. They own a coffee shop. They owned a coffee shop in Kansas City for 11 years by the name of the Mug Coffee House.
Okay.
Associate Roasting Company, but now we're here at Birch and Lane Coffee Company. They're one of the sponsors of our team, too.
All right. So where is that? You got to go ahead and give them some advertising.
9620 North Kings Highway.
There you go.
Best coffee on the beach.
There you go.
Yeah, Birch and Lane Coffee Company.
Birch and Lane Coffee, 9620 North Kings Highway.
Yes, sir.
I remembered that all of like 10 seconds there. So, so going out and you can make him work. Make him work for his to pay for the traveling he's going to do with volleyball. So what are your plans for the future?
Entertainment technology is a fun thing. My dad did it, which is why I was really interested in it. But I've actually just finished applying to 4 different colleges: Duke University, CCU, USC, and Clemson, for mechanical engineering. Actually,
okay,
it's something I love. Building stuff, hands-on kind of stuff.
Which is why you know Ryan Denan.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I have listened to him talk around the football field, and I've seen him on Facebook sharing some videos of all the crazy things that y'all are doing, and there are a lot of hands-on things.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty awesome.
Well, folks, I hope you have enjoyed getting to know Damon as much as I have. Damon's going to be able to watch this volleyball team continue to grow and know that he built the blocks through the first 4 years, or helped build those blocks. Damon, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone, for watching Walking with Wayne, presented by Revolution Mortgage.
Revolution Mortgage is here to simplify the mortgage process. From application to closing, Revolution Mortgage makes the loan process easy and straightforward for their clients. In North Myrtle Beach, contact Senior Loan Officer Brad Elliott for your best loan options, whether you are looking to purchase a home or refinance your current loan. Revolution Mortgage is here to help lead you through the process. Give Brad a call today at 336-358-7275. Century 21 Thomas believes buying or selling a home should be positive and stress-free. Your real estate experience often is tied to the agent that you enlist. With more than 50 experienced real estate agents, many being lifelong beach residents, we know the market and have the networks for successful results. Century 21 Thomas has been positively touching the lives of this community for over 60 years. Your satisfaction is always our goal. Call today at 888-249-2100. For over 50 years, Livingston's Cleaning and Restoration has been the local champion of cleanliness. We are owned and operated by Chiefs alumni. From spotless carpets and upholstery to gleaming tile, hardwood, and laminate, our experts handle it all. We even clean air ducts and dryer vents to keep your space fresh and healthy. Also, we provide service for all aspects of fire and water restoration. Give us a call today at 843-249-1848. And remember, it's not clean until it's Livingston's clean.
Welcome back to Tomahawk Talk, presented by Beach Benefits Insurance, and it's time to take a look at this week's schedule and how you can get out and support our Chiefs and Lady Chiefs. Tonight, Monday night, December 1st. We talked about it last week, how surprising it is. We're in the last month of 2025, but first couple of weeks here of winter sports for basketball. First week for wrestling. Tonight on the basketball courts, the B team opens up their season down at Waccamaw, opening up at 6 p.m. tonight, the girls and the boys. Also, the girls and boys JV teams are on the road at West Florence. The wrestling team, we talked about that earlier. Middle school JV opens up tonight against Aner with the JV, Forest Brook with the middle school, opening up right here at North Myrtle Beach High School. See if I can hit the right button here, and we're going to change the schedule there on your screen. On Tuesday, December the 2nd, varsity basketball. They're going to travel up the road up Highway 17 as they take on the Knights of West Florence. Those games starting at 6 p.m. On Wednesday, varsity wrestling enters the 2025-2026 schedule as they travel to Aner. Gonna get used to traveling to Aner for wrestling this week as they travel up to face the Blue Jackets Wednesday night at 6 p.m. And then later in the week, they're going to be back over there for a tournament. The B-team basketball team over at the middle school, they'll be at home for their home opener against Aner at 6 p.m. on Wednesday night. Thursday night, November 4th, JV basketball will travel, this time up Highway 9, to face the Lions, a rival game between North Myrtle Beach and Loris. Games start again at 6 p.m. Friday night, right here at the reservation. Not only a big home game as we host Loris, in fact, Loris boys ranked number 2 in the state. So a battle coming up for the Chiefs and Lady Chiefs on the basketball courts, but also Hall of Fame night. We will be introducing the 2025 Hall of Fame class. They're going to come in, have some refreshments during the latter part of the girls' game, and then between the girls and boys game, somewhere around 7 p.m. But the girls tip off at 6 p.m. So get out here before that. Cheer on the Lady Chiefs. Be there for the introduction of our Hall of Fame class. We will talk about that Hall of Fame class next week here on Tomahawk Talk, but we're not giving it away as I was told not to. So, and then the boys' game will follow. Talked about Aner and wrestling, and wrestling liking to travel to Aner. Well, they're going to do it again Wednesday night for the Diamond Duels, as the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs will travel to Aner again. That's 6 p.m. on Wednesday night. And then on Saturday, another day of the Diamond Duels in Aner. That one on the mats at 8 a.m. for some early morning wrestling for the Chiefs over in Aner. That's it for this coming week's schedule. So just to kind of recap real quick for home events, tonight is middle school JV wrestling. On Wednesday night, the B-team basketball game against Aner. That's going to be over at the middle school. And then Friday, varsity boys and girls basketball in action here at the reservation with the Hall of Fame induction. So come on out and support the Chiefs. For ticket information, go to gonmbchiefs.com. Click on tickets. You can buy your tickets there. You can also buy them at the door. Max, again, thank you for coming over after basketball practice and joining me for this. Sunday, we have the fall sports, award ceremony for all fall sports. We're going to be highly involved with football, and so we'll talk about that next week as well on Tomahawk Talk. So everybody have a great week. Come out and support the Chiefs. For Max Smith, I'm Wayne White. Have a great week. Go Chiefs.
Thank you for watching Tomahawk Talk, presented by Beach Benefits Insurance and brought to you by Livingston's Cleaning and Restoration, Revolution Mortgage, the Trey White team at RE/MAX Southern Shores, and Century 21 Thomas Realty.